Everybody, welcome back. Will this be the one? The Bulldog badge? It's coming to pass? Nope, we didn't get it on the first shop. In which case, I have abandoned it forever. Friendship ended with Bulldog. Cockroach is my new best friend. Let me be like a wet stinker. Can I say something? I don't really care how long it takes for... It's not about wet stinkers, don't worry. I don't really care how long it takes for video game content to come out. What the heck's going on with that Elden Ring DLC, bro? When did Elden Ring come out? I mean, it came out in the time... Oh, friendship restarted with Bulldog. Bulldog is my new best friend. It came out during the hyperbaric time chamber of, like, the COVID roller coaster. Which we might still be on, I don't know. When I got sick, I still took a test, so I guess that means we're still on it. And I tested negative, by the way. Everyone gets in uproarious applause. Yes, yes, which means I probably only had influenza type A. Nobody cheers. I look around going, what? We don't like influenza type A? Okay, I understand. My mistake. How about something like this? How about something like that? Can you handle that? Can you deal with that, Jack? Can you deal with that? You ever see Meet the Parents? What was I talking about? I don't even remember. Elden Ring is so long ago at this point that it kind of feels like Elden Ring is not even the most recent From Software Soulsborne type game. I know I'm not counting Armored Core in there. Not out of disrespect. Just because I don't like it. And it's not really, like, I mean, it has action combat, but it's not really a Souls game. I'm just making a joke, okay? Where's the Elden Ring DLC, bro? I'm not even, like, that tuned into the industry by any standard anymore. All I'm saying is when that comes out, if it's 8 other fights against various lesser Erd trees, I'm gonna lose my freaking mind, Miyazaki. Okay. I have it on good authority that we're pogging. We're building the Bulldog. Feel free to tell me when you get sick of seeing the Bulldog, okay? Now, there is a caveat there. You have an outlet to tell me when you've seen too much of it. I will not see it until it is far too late for me to act on your feedback. But at least you can express it, because otherwise it's a poison. It builds up inside of you. I'm looking out for you, okay? I don't think we'll be able to make the bison work, so I'm gonna stall on that one. I'm just gonna keep building the birdhouse here, building the bull house. 614 Bulldog. They do have their own bison. I love that for them, and by love it, I mean I'm quite jealous. Very strong looking crab. No disrespect, but that's technically our first HP loss. So just hold. Great opportunity to put one of you out there, and then a fish level. Bulldog getting ready to level. I would go back on what I said earlier. I would recant my statement and say that I would very much welcome a bison onto the team. I haven't been able to make it work with rhino, hippo, and scalers with the Bulldog, but maybe rhino, hippo, scalers, Bulldog, bison, and then nothing can stop us, bro. Okay. Let's start here. Rhinoceros, welcome. Nice to see you. Tropical fish, welcome. Would you allow me to make an enormous mistake? No, I think we need the rhino. I was gonna sell maybe the regular. We can't sell the regular fish. We're trending downwards right now. Get the rhino out there. It won't be scaling from the penguin, but you could always dump the penguin. The stork is already gone. That's not even like a topic for discussion. Okay, I didn't realize we were going up against... what's a store that would have a lot of scales in it? the scale store. That's all I got, man. Come on! I gotta tell you, I actually, and this is how you know we're cooked. As soon as I start saying the squad is good, you know we're cooked. I think our squad is pretty good, but I just don't think we have the runway necessary to get us where we need to go. Oh, baby. We have the runway plausible to keep us going for now, though. Something like this. You need to scale, brother. You need to scale. More than we need 2 1-1s. We need this. It's the same squad. I keep building the... Little bro keeps building the same squad over and over and over. Hey, I would... If you gave me the choice between, like, you know, a reliable 9 wins or... Wait a minute. No, wait. This is going in a direction I don't want it to go in. I want the 10-piece. That's a big one. Thank you to them for running a microbe. I don't have the cojones to do it myself. It just looks so familiar. But maybe this time really is different. You ever think about that? Maybe maybe you could give me like a unit that does something good. Thank you. And nobody can have any foods. Me, when I show up for Thanksgiving dinner at 2 p.m., turns out we're not eating until my uncle gets there. Uncle doesn't show up until it's like 7:03, says, sorry, were you waiting for me? I made this entire situation up in my head. It's Thanksgiving. Everybody shows up at like 1:07 p.m. You're eating dinner by, conservatively, 3:30. That's what you're there for. Everybody says, hey, I gotta go. It's like 4:50. You're like, it's time to take a nap. Don't you dare. Don't you. This one, they didn't even let us get off the ground in this one. They just said, you're dead. They said, but thanks for the free dopamine, brother. Okay, well, you're welcome. Geez, I didn't realize. It'll be like an ordinary chipmunk, not one of the singing ones. Life's been hard for the ordinary chipmunks ever since the singing ones popped off. Everybody thinks that all we do is sing. It's not like that, bro. It's not like I won. I don't believe it. I will not end my turn with 1 excess gold. Thank you for keeping me honest on that one. Sell me, suck me. The consequences of Northern Lion's Super Auto Pets influence have been a disaster for the gaming community. This but unironically. Okay. Maybe forget leveling your ants. I'm still in a dream. Ant Eater. Add a 2/5 to stabilize the squad. Okay, so what's the play? It's the same as I've been doing. As soon as you see the Bulldog, you should say this dude is just... I don't know where it happened, but in my brain, I'm now like hyper fixated on making this badge play work, bro. Just to get the Spectre off of me, you know? For some reason, I'm leveling a frigate bird. It literally makes no sense. It's going to level up to level 2. Do I have a frigate bird? I don't have a frigate bird 10-piece. Well, just getting the Bulldog wasn't hard enough. Let's try to get a level 10 frigate bird instead, or level 3 10-piece with a frigate bird instead. Bro is not saying real words anymore. So close. I'm trying to think, if we run our own microbe, then a frigate bird will cancel the effects. Yes. Of 2 of the weaknesses that we got, which might be enough to keep us, you know, above our opponent. It's a bit of a disrespectful strategy. That must be why it appeals to me so much right now. It's an interesting idea. I'm willing to give it a try if a microbe shows up, so just keep your eyes peeled. Love to see an anteater if possible. Sure, I guess. Love that for you. Not that interested in you. Honestly, why don't you take some of that? All it gates us from is a husky, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm like, don't overcommit to the ant. We got one. If we got more than one, like on the first round, then I'm not afraid to commit, but... Okay. Hippo just, it dominates our team. It's probably smart to try to play around it. Fardo Stinky. What are we doing to ourselves, man? It's hard not to. It's hard not to, brother. It's the same squad. It's yet again. Here we go. I can't afford it. Oh, no. I'm not selling my frigate bird, bro. It's not going to happen. So your husky is really just buffing a frigate bird and an anteater. Proud of yourself? You really... Some people got the audacity to run hippo and rhino. That was me a couple of days ago, but I've changed my tune since then. I'm a changed man. I'm reformed. It's all falling apart. I'm not taking any sass, okay? Until I at least accidentally skip over a microbe. Because the whole reason we got the frigate bird was to see, well, it was because it was a 2-5 and then I just stuck with it. So that's not really a good reason in the slightest, but hypothetically, oh my god, never mind, we won. I can stop complaining. I don't like it. It doesn't feel good. It feels good at the time. It's embarrassing afterwards. A microbe, please. Sorry, brother. It has to happen. What would you sell to make the microbe work? I have no idea, to be honest with you. I hope it would... I guess, honestly, I might sell the Bulldog to make the microbe happen. It's just that... It's that strange of a play that I may never get the opportunity to try it again. It requires the stars to align. I feel like I would be regretful if I didn't at least give it a shot. Every draw is merciful, thank you. I very much appreciate it. Nah? Nah, bro. Whoa! I'm sorry, Bulldog. I don't know how this is going to work out. Like, I know that unless we get sniped, it is going to remove the weakness. Now, do we have enough stats to make up for... Like, to make that work for us? I guess we're about to find out. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, it kind of looks sick right now. Pain? That was my dream matchup? Are you kidding me? It's alright. It's not... All's not lost yet. Yeah. Another level. And a fly would actually go kind of crazy, right? A snake might kind of go crazy, too. I think we gotta try. So it should... Assuming we don't get sniped or anything, the whole squad should have rice instead of weakness. And then we're hoping just to take them out piecemeal. It's kind of huge. Imagine if I got the frigate bird badge on the run where I was trying to get the Bulldog badge. It really is over for him. It doesn't really matter if you scale. I think you can take that. Even though we got a long road ahead of us. And any other food doesn't really matter. It only negatively impacts our scaling. But that's like a... It takes 10 turns for you to get the attack efficacy that a single steak gives you. So that's... I'm willing to pay the long-term costs there. As long as the frigate bird lives, we're chilling. Chilling in the sense that the strategy got to roll out. Not chilling in the sense that we're guaranteed to win. Although that's kind of what I was hoping for. Okay. I think we owe it to ourselves to try to scale this rhino. We need to rattle off 5 straight. Or, like, at least not have any losses in between. So that's not an easy task, brother. That's not an easy task. It's impossible. I'm going to cry. Cool rhino build. When did it become illegal to have fun? We can't have fun anymore as a society. We're so concerned with winning. Well, I'm concerned with you letting me win one, which would be very fun for me. What is this? What is this nightmare? It'll be a proper pearl. Slow scout? Slow scout doesn't exist. I've played Team Fortress 2. My god, I can't believe we won round 1. Have to say, It's not my favorite team, but not being at 4 life for the next round at least means like it did all I could have asked for it to do. Now, it's not going to be at 2 trophies either. That's too much, but there's a lot of luck that goes into your success in Super Auto Pets. You know, you could go up against Poindexter Hippo Rhino. You wouldn't know him. He's from a made-up country. Sorry to you, sir. Sorry to you, sir. Or you could just go up against, like, Bill Funtime. And I think that's what just happened. We went up against Bill Funtime. Who said, you know what? I'm just here to enjoy myself. I'm not using the Icy Veins tier list. I appreciate that. I was always one of those players. I was very annoyed when people would net deck in deck builders. I think net decking the best possible deck is one of the most shameful things you can do. What I would do, because I'm honorable, is I would net deck the second most powerful deck. Because then you get to stomp all the people who are trying their own decks, which is just, you can't do that in the modern era. You're going to get shellacked. But you also got to complain about the best deck, and people would actually like listen to what you have to say. It's really, it's a great position of defensibility. Simply the optimum choice, I'd have to say. So we don't have a guinea pig badge. You already know where this is going. Everybody always wants to see me try new builds until this is the new build. I don't know, the frigate bird one was kind of fun. I don't know if it's got the sauce. Needs a little more sauce. You take this. Honestly, why don't you take that too? I do want... You know what? This build is bison driven right now. It would be... If we could get a level 2 bison by like round 8, I would think that we had a little bit more of a chance. Run your big unit up at the front so you don't get eaten alive by hippos and rhinos. We will be leaving the video today with a badge, okay? Guinea pig, frigate bird, bulldog. Is there like a participation badge? I'm asking for a friend. This could give us a bison. We have to try. We will not be running a microbe. Copy. We don't need to copy lasagna. Does nothing for us. Sorry, frigate bird. It's just you had your chance and it's not even your fault. Now, it takes a lot of strength to do this. I think we have to abandon our Tamarind Dream unless the next shop just works out beautifully. This is horrible. Analoco and Mika Roko. Okay. I mean, that's 2 against 1. Hardly fair. Bison. You have to try. Sorry. It's got to be done. Everybody else is doing it. Just for now. We're really on 2 wins with 2 life. And I'm like, let's put a grape out there. I really want to maximize like our long-term return from capital. Could make all the difference here. I can't believe we didn't win that one. That's a scathing indictment of our future potential, I think. Not really that interested, to be honest. I think, if anything, some scaling. The cans, it's so hard to justify a can purchase, but like, I mean, I'll admit, it's kind of like an any port in a storm type situation. A can definitely, it's probably not that good, especially when our life is already so low, but it's certainly better than eating 3 rerolls into the ether. But the thing with the rolls is you don't know what you're going to get from the rolls until you roll them. So, like, there's an insidious casino aspect, too, that makes it very compelling. Okay. We really need to level the bison. As much as this looks like a waste, because we could have gotten like an easier level. Basically give a 1-1. I can't even afford it, bro. You gotta at least look at the numbers. Now, I said by level 8, and this is level 9, and we're not at a level 2 bison. So the bison dream has faded away from us, but there's still a chance. Not on this round, because we're getting torched here, but We got 1 life. Early chocolate or something. Sorry, Husky, this is not the way. Thank you so much. That's beautiful. And then you give 2-2 to you and you. It's okay. All right. All right. No disrespect. If we lose this one, the game has done for us what it could have done when it could have done it. Now, it could have done some stuff earlier and really hooked me up, but... Hold. With God as my witness, I think there is an outside chance. This lad is going to scale so quick. I swear it to you. Give him a steak, bro. The guinea pig's getting scaled. The bison's getting scaled. The only thing not getting scaled is the hippo, but it's generating 1 extra coin for us every turn. No! No! No, 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 no! Well, we go again. How do you feel about that? Yeah. 1-5 cockroach. That's going to go crazy. And then more HP for our future as well. How do you feel about that? I'll be like a square sausage. Is sausage in North America one of the most underrated meat type products? What do you mean by that? Hamburgers are on every restaurant menu. Even if you go to a fancy restaurant, they always have like, herb-crusted rack of lamb served with a celeriac remoulade. And then, like, they got 7 dishes like that, and they're like, you're bringing your dad for Father's Day, house burger. But they won't call them French fries. They'll be like, it's hand-grinded, chuck roast with pommes frites. And then you got to be like, Dad, pommes frites are French fries. And he's like, I knew that. And you're like, okay, I don't know if you did. Now, any chance you know what celeriac remoulade is? I know it's like a white schmear, essentially. Something along those lines. You ever have jicama? It's insane that jicama grows in the ground and is not, like, pickled by man. Mother Nature's got some hands. Like, it's got some serious flavor on the jicama, bro. If you've never had it, I would recommend giving it a try, seeing if you like it. If you like radish, you'd love jicama. Okay. We're going pot committed seahorse. The seahorse, I've seen it done to me. Okay, well, there's a chance then. I've seen it done to me. That if a seahorse has a chance to pop off, it can ruin the ordering of some squads. We need a 10-piece. And we don't need a badge. That's just something to, like, pepper in there. That being said, I don't know what's going on with my freaking mouse, bro. My SAP aimbot! Stop. What are you doing with my mouse? I got a freaking... I know, I'm not making a joke. There's like a hair in it or something. Nah. So you know how annoying it is to be bald? Every time you say the word hair, people say, like, does he know? I get it. It's an opportunity for you to make, like, a pithy joke, get some +2s in chat or whatever. I'm not above it. I'd take it the same. Sometimes I'm not talking about stuff like that. It's like working with Michael Scott. No matter what you say, he's always got like a that's what she said, just waiting around the corner. Okay. Anyway, sausages, on the other hand, somewhat represented. Like, you can get hot dogs at places, but... they don't have the restaurant legitimacy that burgers have for one reason or another. And then, you can get breakfast sausages, but I always feel like that most people, at least over here, probably consider the default breakfast option to be bacon. So it's almost like if you take sausage, I wouldn't necessarily say that you're compromising. I don't think that's fair. It might be what you actually prefer, but it's not the dominant choice. I'm a definitely, like, sausage and egg McMuffin type of guy. I like a British banger and mash, absolutely. it's probably substantially worse for you, but sometimes if I'm making like a red sauce pasta, instead of using ground beef in the ragu, I will use Italian sausage and crumble it up instead. Similar sort of consistency, but you know, it's spiced and it's seasoned and it's got the little and the little yum 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 and the so on and the so forth. Okay, what are we doing here? I'm realizing that equipment is the way. You can take any trash units for a while as long as you also recognize that those units have to have meat on top of them. And if they do, you got a shot, man. You got a shot. So level 2 hippo plus some degree of scaling. I'm so sorry to the frigate bird, but it had to come to pass. I'm sorry it did. Please buff my hippo. This is a squad that could really pop off. You know, we could add the penguins together so they become a level 2 penguin. Almost had an Earth Rider moment there. And then we could add a level 1 penguin to the end, and then it could even buff the penguin, although I'd rather it just buff the hippo more. Admittedly, Snake would kind of go crazy too. I mean, this is a good looking team, bro. I'm gonna hold. I'm not gonna hold on the chocolate. We need... The next step, in my opinion, is you sell the giraffe, which is not our best scaler any longer. Huge. Big enough. And then that also removes a level 2 target for the penguin, which will redistribute the scaling better to the other units that you want to get it. And then you run something else as well. Ah, donkey! It's a bit strange. That might strike you as a bit optimistic. But if our donkey doesn't get sniped, I think this means that our hippo and thus our snake are feasting. Oh, but the donkey's only going to work once the hippo actually dies. Well, we gave it a grape to kind of justify its existence a little further as well, which I guess we could have given that to a unit that comes pre-justified, but so be it. Listen, everybody makes mistakes, okay? As Marge Simpson said, "Pobody's nerfect." She didn't say it, I guess. She +2'd it. She saw it on like a bumper sticker, I think, in the Simpsons. This hurts. Does it hurt? It didn't. It didn't hurt as much as... What are these names, bro? I don't know anything about British television. Okay. Maybe this is the squad then. And when your seahorse dies, your hippo will feast. Because of the donkey effect. Hang on, I'm feasting. I'm not feasting in the slightest. How the heck did you get such a strong boar in addition to all your other strong units? It simply doesn't make sense. Nah. Don't do this to me. It's been done to me too much. I'm begging you. Don't string me along just to let me go at the last second, Spider-Man. I lived. Okay, just one more. And we can at least be like, this is such a huge victory for the copers out there. No. Because now I can be like, oh, we would have done so much better on the weekly, but I'm so committed to the art and the craft of Super Auto Pets that I was badge hunting with the frigate bird, even though it doesn't frickin' do anything. They made it do nothing as a joke. Okay, this is horrendous, obviously. It's all right. We're still holding. This is why, like, the copers really need this one. A sloth! It's an interesting time for a sloth to show up. At this point, I think, let's be realistic. We don't have enough runway to get the sloth to level 3, okay? We do have enough runway to win with it. It might require a little bit of kind of right place, right time, sort of, how dare you? Don't do this to me, man. Not with the sloth on my team. Really, right here in front of my sloth? Listen, brother. We need the tiger is more likely to die. We need the tiger to have more HP. Please. Just a win with the sloth would be... It's rare, let's put it that way. No! The scorpion. There's like the only unit that was 100% for sure gonna lose to. Well, it happens. Hope you enjoyed the episode. I'm gonna go cry now. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you then. See ya.